Enti me ka kire Bawumia. No Napo no vote. Ode won sa akoto eye beyifu aduane mu asantememu. Ode won sa akoto abeyifu aduane mu asantememu no ubedi.
Primax TV. All stories, one channel.
Mami we. Your friend eye Professor Rita Akosua Dixon. Professor Rita Akosua Dixon, or your Vice Chancellor, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. This woman in 2024, Nanka Bawumia Beso and a running mate. It's still on the table. Braxtar, go in for goals. Coach Carlos. Mamu, your friend, Professor Rita Akosua Dixon. Professor Rita Akosua Dixon. On a Vice Chancellor, KNUST. 2024, na Mahmoud Bawumia, time President John Dramani Mahama, EPK, Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman 2020. I was starting about 2024, no? This was the woman Mahmoud Bawumia wanted to choose over Napo Jimmy. Now, there Emma Napo FM say MPP former abozege pressure say yehia santini sebio oya santini a wejimi kura fanebra if it's a party ne fruma ewa asante. Mahmoud Bawumia so a ultimately make a decision emma no ho a sebio ne yiri treating is akwara no. A man who cannot take decisions, a man who is not bold enough to be called a man, no. He had no option than to fall for the tribal line of the NPP. He ended up picking Napo be blue elections up positively. Now this woman is still on the list. Mahmoud Bawumia is still considering making this woman his running mate. The reason is simple. Mahmoud Bawumia and the NPP, they just want to copy what John Mahama has done. Only option be an Adrian is say, because John Dramani Mahama and the NDC settled on Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, or believe it says or the a woman, it is a Professor Rita Akosua Dixon Eba. Ghanaians who say Bawumia is giving women the opportunity, and Bawumia is basically thinking. With all due respect to this woman, a very brilliant woman, very smart, eloquent, a woman who has built something for herself when it comes to academics, and you cannot take it away from her. But you see, Debbie Amekachire MPP for say the party still miss or they still don't know. And I say, I'm going to share any focus on what they want to do. You see, John Dramani Mahama did not just pick Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman. A lot went into it. Remember, Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman had served as an education minister. Apart from her background, Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman had been in politics. She understood the dynamics of being a minister and also sitting in cabinet meetings. She came on board with her political experience, and secondly, she came with her academic experience. So Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman was holding two very strong weights, which, with all due respect to this lady, I am not underestimating her, but this woman is purely an academic. Now, the NPP as a political party, are they ready for a woman who is basically not like them? Are they ready for a professional like this who isn't like them? Because remember, before you can be an MPP, you need to think like an MPP and you need to act like an NPP. And when I say you need to think, act, and be like an MPP, I'm talking about you need to look like Abronye, speak like Abronye, act like Abronye, behave like Abronye, reason like Abronye. 2, you need to do things like Chairman Wuntumi, behave like Chairman Wuntumi, act like Chairman Wuntumi, reason like Chairman Wuntumi. 3, you have to do everything like Poyando. Your level of intelligence, assessing issues, making people understand that you are rational in your deliberation, or when it comes to yedi nkomo na obibe wo se adwene nyanse bi da wotrim na ofri ekuo we mu ene na kire say you are coming from a group of intelligent, rational people. I am asking, this woman that Bawumia is considering today, one, can she be an MPP person? Is she going to think like an MPP person? Then it means she has to drop every single thing that she represents to come into the ditch, the gutters, the so-called stupid, their political party colors. She has to come and don that before she can be accepted as an MPP. Because you see, being accepted as an NDC is easy. The reason is that the NDC, they allow or give people the opportunity to come in, irrespective of your educational background, your religious background, your ethnic background. They don't care. It's all about what you can prove when you are part of the NDC. But we all know what the NPP represents. We all know NPP for our level of thinking. The way they are able to isolate people, the way they are tribalistic and vindictive. I feel bad for this woman because, one, Mami, when it's because of KNUST and a say obetwa MPP running mate and Bawumia running mate. This woman needs to be reasoning like an MPP person. And I don't think she's ready to reason like an MPP person. She's above that. She's too responsible. She's too matured. She's too educated. Her understanding of basic things, 99% of the Nkrantia People's Party will never align with that kind of understanding. Because, you see, MPP a party be a one dozen, 98% of the MPP base. Sibi omutin say express yomono, Jimine Dawson, and people like this cannot fit in. And if this woman mistakenly decide to, without due respect, be greedy and say, oh, I want to be part of the NPP, that will be the beginning of her career as a human being, because they know and they will find a way to destroy everything that she has built. It's a fact. Intimikache Bawumia, no Napo, no vote. Odo wonsa koto eye beifo aduane mu asantememu. Odo wonsa koto abeifo aduane mu asantememu no bedi. O decide say onfa Napo ma, then it means ubu otumfo se sebio onye eye den awofo papa otete akwara, because otumfo ka kire mu asantememu say Napo ono na hwe no school ono na tete no. Na wa be fa ne ba akoja ne nsuo mfimfin dia na se nipa na otete akora no wumbu no ena ye ne asantefo dodo so nim se Napo nim nyansa chen eye Bawumia efri se nkenye Napo a sebio anka vote anka Bawumia nya kakra no anka onya e wa Ashanti region enti awose Mahmoud Bawumia tibibia se no Napo no vote enya kura ye pa Asantini no enya kura ye pe Napo sma wasom party, because between Napo and Bawumia, Napo as some party chen Bawumia. Napo in and out MPP near with Jimmy. Bawumia or you'll be part of the party card. Bawumia cannot escape Napo and go for somebody from outside. Mama, I pity her. I pity her because if she becomes greedy and tries to be like Mayor Bawumia running mate, that is the beginning of her end. And I can assure her that. Yeah. Frimpong Boateng be joining MPP, and I'm advising this woman, Professor Rita Akosia-Dixon, go and cast your mind back to Frimpong Boateng. The NPP, they finished him. They deliberately destroyed the man. He is one of the most famous surgeons or whatever we have in Africa and around the world. The NPP not know joining the Frimpong Boateng or that Anajubia, he curses himself for being part of a group of charlatans. You want to put everything on the line? We are here. Ya the enka say both ya kumfa ni tinkwaje. Na bre na both ya to ku di tibetu table so a ye betwa. With all due respect to you, madam, let them deal with their issues. Otumfo can call you and advise you and say this is, we are the gatekeeper. Yen filled ha Otumfo ni habiu. Sa politics filled we mu. Sa monchi monka we mu no Otumfo ni mo yene. Ye ne slide wa ha, ye slide na pa, ye defend it, ye twa, ye bebu name. And your name can ye bu, ye more permanent disability with all respect to disability people. It's your hano, ye niagro. Maintain your level and protect the little that you have been able to protect. But if you are making these people lie to you, you will go home with nothing. I'm advising you respectfully.
Primax TV. All stories, one channel.